All right, what is going on today, guys? Let's just get straight into the point of today's video. We are going to be giving away 3 different hair systems. So this is an opportunity for you if you've never gotten a hair system before, or you have hair systems but you'd like to get another one, say you're short on money, or you just like free stuff. This is a great opportunity for you to take advantage of this offer. This video is sponsored by LaVivid Hair, who is going to be providing the free hair systems. So today we're going to talk about how to enter to get your free hair system, and then we're going to talk about how I'd specifically choose which of these hair systems to choose from, and all the different components like that, because there's some stuff that goes into it that I just want to simplify for you. So first, how do you actually enter to get a potentially free hair system from myself and LaVivid? So step 1, you're going to subscribe to my and to LaVivid Hair's YouTube channel. Very simple. I'm going to put the link in the description down below. All you got to do, click my subscribe button, go over there, click their subscribe button. Okay. Then after that, what I want you to do is I want you to comment down below, and I want you to put it in the hashtag giveaway. And I want you to comment, I want the Mirage, Coeus, or Helios unit, depending on what one you want to get. And I'm going to put all this in the description below, so don't worry about it. But all you got to do is put giveaway, hashtag giveaway, and then the specific model that you want. What I'd like for you to do though is put why you actually want the hair system down below. Don't make up some sob story. Just tell me what your actual story is. I just want to see what is going on inside of your life. This is actually going to be picked though completely by random after June 1st to June 14th, which is the entry period. This is 2 weeks time. I'm going to use a random pick generator to pick the 3 winners. This announcement is going to be made on my channel, on LaVivid's YouTube channel, and LaVivid's website until June 18th. So it's going to be from June 14th to the 18th is when we're going to announce that. I'll probably put it in one of my videos during those couple days, and then LaVivid is going to contact the winners for next steps. I will probably notify who it is via an actual comment reply on YouTube. So once again, guys, really simply on this specific video, make sure you comment hashtag giveaway in the specific unit that you want. Subscribe to my channel, subscribe to LaVivid's channel, register on their website, and then we're going to pick somebody. Okay, sound good? So now let's actually go over which unit you should choose, how you should choose it, all of that kind of stuff. All right. So obviously hair systems are still in short demand, so that's something we got to consider. So I'm going to walk through the very preliminary stuff of how I would pick a hair system just based on color and things like that. So number 1, you need to determine what size hair system you actually need. So as you can see on the screen right here, there is a 7x9, 6x8, there's 8x10. These are all different sizes. This right here, I've made videos on before, but it's a measurement of your width and the length of the dimensions of the hair system that you need. So make sure, that's step number 1, make sure that it's big enough to cover that area. You want it to be as close to the actual dimensions you're going to need. You don't want it to be 4 inches bigger or like 4 inches longer, because that will cause some problems depending on the unit type. Now, after we talk about the size, which is factor number 1, start looking at the actual hair colors that are available. So we see that the Mirage has just about every single color available, so that's great. Go ahead, pick that one. It's a safe bet. With the Helios, there is less colors available, as we can see. And finally, the Coeus model has some colors available, quite a few of them. Just make sure that you have the right color. Now, there is tons of different colors available, especially in the Mirage, so that should be the go-to one that you pick. But if you want a better chance at picking one of the other ones, what I'd suggest you do is potentially consider ordering, if you have the right color, that's great. If not, you can potentially dye your hair to match that. So that's another little trick if you're willing to risk it for the biscuit, so to speak. So after you pick that, let's talk a little bit. If you have any of these choices, which one should you pick? So let's go down and let's look at all 3 of these hair systems factors which will influence what's best for you, right? So The Mirage comes in at a 95 density. The density of the Helios is approximately 80 to 90%, and then finally the Koeus is around 115%. So we have a range from about 80 to 115%. Right now I'm probably wearing like a 90-95 for reference. If you go back and watch some of my videos from last year where it looks heavier, that was around 115 to 120. So it makes a big difference which one you get. So keep that in mind as you're ordering them. Now, the Mirage is a super skin unit, as we can see from this picture. And the thickness of that is 0.04, 0.05. So it is something that has a little bit of durability. It's not the thinnest thin skin in the world. So this is something that's a great all around thin skin unit. Thin skin units, of course, are something that they don't breathe as well as a lace or a hybrid unit. So keep that in mind if you're an active person. Now the Helios is a full Swiss lace. So Swiss lace, very believable, don't last as long as other units. They tend to degrade faster, but it's a very, very believable hair system. So if you've never tried full Swiss lace, why not give it a shot, right? It also has bleached front knots, which is great for believability. It says 4 to 6 months for replacement period. Maybe, probably not. Maybe you're looking more about a month and a half, 2 months, maybe. So that's a potential one for you. And then finally, the Koeus is 115%, as we said. This is another thin skin, so basically it's just got more hair in it than the other one. The base thickness is also 0.08, which is thicker than the Mirage, which we talked about, so keep that in mind. If you're going to be wearing exposed hairline, maybe it's not the right one for you. 0.08 is still not terrible, but it's just not as believable. However, finally, this isn't that big of a deal. It's so small of a difference that I think it's not going to matter for most people, but the Mirage has a 28 millimeter rod size, which is a slightly bit more curlier than the Helios and the Koeus, which come in at 30 millimeter rod size. Rod size is the diameter of the rod that the hair is basically kind of like permed around to give it a curl, a permanent curl. Mine right now is probably down around a 25 millimeter rod. So when it's shorter, it looks like it has a body wave. When it's a little bit longer, it actually, you can start to see the curl a little bit better. So if you're gonna wear short, it doesn't really matter. If you're gonna wear a little bit longer, you start to get a little bit more of that texture and that particular look with the curl. So just something to keep in mind. So in summation, once again, you have these 3 units to choose from. Go ahead and pick the one you want. We're only picking one of each though. So pick the one you want, find it in a color, make sure it's available, or if you're willing to dye, then type down below hashtag giveaway. Let me know which of the ones you want. Say, I want the blank unit, Mirage, Koeus, Helios. And then depending on which one it is, we're gonna pick winners and use a random picker generator, and that will be that. Thanks guys for watching this video. Good luck to all the entrants, and can't wait to get you guys some free units and talk about it.